Good morning, happy Friday, happy weekend. Oh, it's Veterans Day today. Thank you for all that has served, that is serving. It kind of hits home here. We have a son that's stationed around DC, and my father, my uncles, my father-in-law, they've all served. So thank you for your service. Shortly, I'm going to be sharing, I gotta move the dining room table, you can't even see it. On today's agenda, I will be sharing trees again. This idea came from someone I follow, and her account is stunning, and her ideas are amazing. So I will be sharing that here shortly. I just have to style it real quick. Before I get to that, last night I was up late watching Unsolved Mysteries because Netflix just came out with new episodes. It's the same old music, that do. It's still creepy. And so our house has a ton of windows, and we have the blinds that I always shut at night, but still people can see in from, if I'm sitting on the couch, people can see in from the sunroom. And our lights turn off out there at like midnight, so it's pitch. Wednesday night, I was watching an episode, and it was about UFOs. I don't know if I believe them or not, but there was a huge sighting up by Grand Haven in Michigan. I think it was back in the 90s. And it just, that whole subject just kind of creeps me out. Just really creeps me out. And I stopped watching it. And then last night I thought, be brave, Deb, you can do it. Watch it. So I watched it. It was over. I turned on the next episode, and I thought, just before you go to bed, just kind of calm down because Rob wasn't home. So of course Bug does his little, I think he like surveys the house, like he walks around, and all of a sudden he runs to the front door and starts barking and barking and barking, and then runs to the back door and starts barking. He never, ever does this. And the only thing that I was turning on the ring so I could see both doors, like, I was looking for aliens. Up close because Anna used an old Christmas tree, and I went to the secondhand store and found some wreaths, and they all had different pieces of greenery that I could use. So I mixed mine. So let's take a look. 4 different wreaths. And if you look at each tree, they're all different because I started with, which one? I started with this one, and then I ran out of some things, so then I had to cut up another wreath. So he was second, and then he was the third. So there are just lots of different textures, a little bit of color variation, and you can literally make these very quickly. Just use some hot glue, and like I said, you can use an old branch or anything that you can find and put it in some styrofoam and tuck it into an old container. And then I just used the cones, and the cones come in different sizes, but I used all the same size. I have been so busy today, and I got so much accomplished. I didn't want to start decorating for Christmas, but I did. We have Thanksgiving every year, and we're probably having up to 20 people, so I needed to get a head start. And I actually, for once, it just flowed. So I thought, don't stop, just keep going, because if I ruin the mojo, then it'd be gone. Yesterday, I briefly discussed some health issues that Rob and I have. We watch our diet, we exercise, we love playing tennis, and we love to walk. But sometimes our nutritional gaps are not met by the foods that we eat, and that's where Goli supplements come in. Goli has a lot of supplements for just about every need, and a lot of their supplements are gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, kosher, and some of them now are gelatin-free. I got out of the hospital about 2 years ago. I was on vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and elderberry extract for immune health. They have that in one delicious gummy. It's all wrapped up in one. With my code BlendedNest, you can save 42% on all of their products. Now would be a great time to start these supplements, especially with the holidays coming up, flu and cold season, etc. Click the link.